Hello, welcome to Mac Study Point. Today, in this video, we are discussing about the classification of fluid. This is the second video of fluid mechanics. So, let's we discuss. First of all, is ideal fluid. A fluid which have incompressible and zero viscosity is known as a ideal fluid. So next is the real fluid. A real fluid which is compressible and have a viscosity. All fluid in actual practice, and it is a really really life. It is a possible, and ideal fluid is not possible. It is a, like a imaginary fluid. Next is the Newtonian fluid. Newtonian fluid, according to the Newton's law of viscosity, is the shear force is directly proportional to the velocity gradient, is known as a Newtonian fluid. So next, non-Newtonian fluid. According to the Newton's law of viscosity, the shear force is not directly proportional to the velocity gradient, is known as the Newtonian fluid. It is not also follow the Newtonian Newton's law of viscosity. Next is the ideal plastic fluid, a fluid which shear force is more than yielding point, and shear force is directly proportional to rate of rate of shear strength, is known as a ideal plastic fluid. So next this is the diagram between ideal solid and ideal fluid. This is the Newton's law of viscosity diagram. This is according to the Newton's law of viscosity, is the shear stress directly proportional to the velocity gradient. So this is the diagram is linearly diagram as like this. This is the linearly diagram where is the value of n as should be the n should be n is equal to the 1. So non-Newtonian fluid, it is a parabolic diagram which is not follow the Newton's law of viscosity. So where is the n is less than 1, and next is ideal become plastic fluid. So it is a straight line, but some intersect the ideal solid. Next is the plastic fluid. Plastic fluid is the hyperbolic in shape, and next is non-Newtonian fluid, which is not follow the Newton's law of viscosity. So the value of n is greater than 1. This is the ideal fluid. Where is the inviscous? It means viscosity should be 0 and incompressible. And it is the ideal solid, ideal solid diagram, which is perpendicular to the axis. It is the diagram between shear force and the velocity gradient. So next is types of fluid, डेंसिटी एंड विस्कोसिटी. तो आइडियल फ्लूइड के लिए विस्कोसिटी जीरो होती है, डेंसिटी कांस्टेंट होती है. नेक्स्ट इनकम्प्रेसिबल फ्लूइड. इनकम्प्रेसिबल फ्लूइड इनकम्प्रेसिबल फ्लूइड के लिए डेंसिटी कांस्टेंट होती है एंड विस्कोसिटी जीरो नहीं होती, नॉन जीरो. इन विस्कस कांस्टेंट डेंसिटी एंड वेरिएबल भी कांस्टेंट, वेरिएबल डेंसिटी दोनों टाइप की डेंसिटी होती है, एंड विस्कोसिटी जीरो होती है. एंड रियल फ्लूइड जिसकी डेंसिटी वेरिएबल होती है लेकिन विस्कोसिटी नॉन जीरो होती है. न्यूटोनियन फ्लूइड which is follow the Newton's law of viscosity, and its density is variable or constant both, and the which is follow the Newton's law of viscosity like this. In the next, non-Newtonian fluid, its density is variable and also constant, and it is not follow the Newton's law of viscosity, and shear force is not equal to the velocity gradient. So next is compressible fluid. Compressible fluid is the density is variable and viscosity is zero. And perfect gas like a perfect gas like a superheated stream is the we have like a perfect gas. So density is variable. Density sorry density is variable. Thank you for watching my video.